Boy Path of Gaming right here, right now, bringing another TFT video of coaching Dylan. Welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. We're just gonna jump right into the game, and if you have any questions along the way, feel free to ask.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
as we
this
as we
this
talked
game I was what?
as we talked before, you said like going fast 8 is good this patch. So yeah, you're going for the
Yeah,
sword.
yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
right
this
now.
game I was trying to force the Gangplank Jin build.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see it. But I think in general, sword is actually the best right now, followed by glove and armor. Glove is really good
Yeah.
for Last Whisper and IE. Sword is good for GA and IE, and even Deathblade, which has gotten buffed. And armor is just good for GA, or Brambles, relatively good as well. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got lucky with that
Got
Jin.
very lucky with that. Deathblade, have you? Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you just have to win this game. Let's see how it goes, but this you should really win. Yeah, we're just gonna skip ahead a bit. Okay, you can't buy the graves. That's unfortunate. I wouldn't lock for the graves here, so that's fine.
What
Okay,
did you
so
buy
yeah,
here?
what are you missing here?
Um, I guess some sort of damage.
Uh-huh. And what's the highest damage unit here?
This Kaisa?
Yeah. So let's hope
Yeah, I
you
don't
buy her.
I don't think I did.
I mean, Ziggs is kind of okay as well.
Yeah, I think I actually ended up messing up the early game by not having enough damage.
Oh yeah, because like Rakan is cool, but he's more utility, and you have two amazing tanks. So I think either Ziggs or ideally Kai'Sa would have been a lot better. Okay, you got a Fiora, good. Fiora
And
is
then
some damage.
and I
Oh,
didn't really know. Oh yeah,
yeah.
I ended up playing the Mordekaiser, I think.
Huh. You could have had two Ziggs or you wait, you could have had Ziggs as well as the Kaisa. So this is really tanky, but you're tanking, but what are you tanking for?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. And would
Um
you? I didn't really want to build an item here because I kind of like wanted GA and sword for like something for
okay, so
like
you said you're forcing a comp. What's in the late game comp? As far as I
uh
know, it's just
j
Jace, right?
just Janning Gangplank. Are the two carries.
But Jace is in the final build as well.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. So why don't you have a belt on Mort and like a sword on Poppy?
Oh yeah, that's true. I think I maybe ended up doing that, but
Yeah.
I think maybe not this round.
Because it's okay if you're like really sure that you're forcing a comp, like of course maybe you don't want to sell the Poppy, maybe you don't put the sword on the Poppy, but like if you're it depends like how sure you are you're forcing a comp. Like
Yeah.
maybe even I would put like a Zeke's on Poppy or Jace just because I want to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing, I haven't really seen you scout like at all. Maybe I missed it, but I don't
No,
think
I
you.
don't think I have yet.
Yeah. Um,
What do
important
you look
things.
for when you scout this early?
Okay, first of all, if you're committing to a build, you scout for your units. So like when I'm playing Zaya, I scout and I count Zayas. When I'm playing Ziggs, I count Ziggs. Like I would count the number of units. Another thing you scout for is items. So if you see like three people with red buffs, you should probably not like try to go brawlers, brawler blaster or blasters in general. Like if you see three red buffs, it's kind of a hint saying okay, people are going probably blasters. If you see people making an RFC or even a Rage Blade, then that kind of says that those people are planning to go KO, right?
Got it.
Yeah, so you scout like what people are planning to go for, and yeah, counting units, and of course the most important thing, I guess you see that on your, like, if you pay attention to it, I'm not good enough to, like, not, I don't process it fast enough, but it shows you if people are leveling up. So like here, you can just watch. I can close this. You see my cursor as well? Do you see my cursor?
Yeah.
Yep. So you just watch. Okay, 3-star Fiora. Okay, so that means you're not winning. That means like if you play this guy, you're probably not gonna win. So that would tell me that I'm not leveling. I don't know why you didn't level and try to like push your advantage, but that tells me don't bother leveling, right?
Got it.
Because you can't like, if you get matched with him, you don't know if you're gonna get matched with him or not. You're not gonna win. So that tells me don't level. It also tells me don't really bother getting a lot of Fioras. You're probably not gonna get many more. And now I don't think anyone's gone to 4. And like, no offense to you, but this is kind of typical to lower elo games. People are not as aggressive.
Yeah.
Like maybe here I would level and put in the Fiora for some damage, or level and put in
Got
the
it.
Ziggs or something. Because like if you have a Ziggs in the second row, it would be really really powerful. But that's contradictory to what I said before, because Fiora's gonna win anyway. But if there wasn't a 3-star Fiora, then maybe I would consider leveling and putting in like a Ziggs or something, right?
Got it.
Because you like, what happens is, A, you lose, but you're probably gonna lose by 1 unit, or B, you win. And so by preserving HP is better than gold. And in most of my games, like that you can see tomorrow or whatever, you see that I get top 4 quite consistently, apart from one where I get both Jinx and Kill and get greedy. I get like fourth or third. And fourth or third is like, especially in Masters, it's what you need. Like, I'm at like 100 something LP in Masters, and I really need to get fourth or third, so I slowly gradually climb towards GM. You can play a bit more aggressively since you're not at that level where you can like fall a lot, but it's good to get into the habit of just being aggressive.
Got it.
And it's what I picked up from like GM and Challenger players when I played with them. Okay, you do slam. Perfect. Yeah, slam that. No reason not to. And yeah, maybe you put the belt on Mort or someone. There you go. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, it took me a few rounds, but
No, it's the first round. You don't need to do it during creep round. This is the
oh
first
yeah,
round.
true.
Creep round
Oh
doesn't
yeah, I
count.
forgot. I forgot we were
Yeah,
paused. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Sorry, it's, yeah. Creep round doesn't count. So do you want 1 cost units or 2 cost units or anything? Just always buy everything, especially this early.
Yeah,
Like, there's a Fiora here. You have a Fiora on the bench. Yes, that guy has a 3-star Fiora, but if you could get a 2-star Fiora, you want it, or a Ziggs.
got it.
Yeah, it just, like, you don't lose anything by buying everything.
Yeah, true. Because I guess you at least get a better chance for the units you want.
And you could have had Malphite, Ziggs, and Yasuo, for example,
Oh yeah.
with Poppy. Malphite, Ziggs, Yasuo, Poppy. Why not? So you definitely want to level here since you won. Good. Okay, let me like, this is really, it's really good when you have this much time to think. So is there
What do you
anything,
mean?
I'm just thinking, how could you make this possibly stronger?
The board?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like maybe
Um,
Xinjiao and Rakan. No, I think this is strong
yeah.
enough. This is strong enough.
Yeah, true. Maybe Zinjam Rakan instead of
But then you'd
Darius and
lose
a Vanguard.
Vanguard. Then you would lose Vanguard, and the Poppy is really good. So I think this is fine.
Yeah,
A small tip: you want like, Poppy is fine, because everything over here is going to attack Poppy. Again, you kind of want to, and a friend of mine and a student told me that I should use my hotkeys more, so I do it now. You can click 1 or 3 to scout. It's very quick. Just click 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and you scout through every board.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I need to try
yeah.
that.
So you scroll through that, and you want to know if they're on the right or on the left, right? Yeah. So if you know that there's like 3 units here, this is perfect positioning for Poppy. If there's 3 units here, your Darius is dead.
Got it.
So kind of what you want to do, and like it's amazing when I play like really challenger players. Like I look at their units, I'm like, how the hell did this win? Like it's just a bunch of units, but they clump them up in such a way that they get like most utility out of their units. So what I would do here is I would probably put the Poppy, or maybe move the Jace, because you want the Jace to survive. So put in where Darius is, and put Darius behind Poppy. So that way Poppy gets like the most damage, and then Mort, and then Jace.
Got it. So Darius in row 2.
Definitely.
Got it.
So I don't know if you saw the video, but like I can repeat it for you. First row is for tanks or guys that like need to ulti and can ulti, like GP with GA, right? Second row is for melee carries that don't want to take aggro, like they don't want to get killed. Then like third row is probably pretty good for blasters or any sort of range, and fourth row is good for infiltrators or like long range like snipers. Yeah.
Got it.
So this Darius is vulnerable, unnecessarily vulnerable. Let's see how it plays out if he's fine or not. Yeah, this guy leveled as well. And look at that. Poppy's taking like aggro from everyone. That's exactly what you want to happen. And Darius is, yeah, amazing. Again, buy like Jinzhao and Zaya or whatever. Like just, oh, okay, you're doing it. You're doing it. Great.
Yeah, no, I think I'd go to the 4 Vanguard.
Okay. Oh hell yeah, you're going to 5? Please tell me
Actually, I
you're
don't
going
know
to.
if I did.
Oh, okay, you're not going to 5.
Should I have gone to 5?
Um, I would have definitely scouted the first guy and the second guy, or like first and third, especially since he has a 3-star Fiora. But under normal circumstances, I would probably go to 5 here because I can.
Yeah, and also I feel like it was kind of weak. The 4 Vanguards was,
Especially if you have a Darius behind it, like
yeah.
that can do damage. 4 Vanguard doesn't do damage. So if let's see what this guy has. Where you're playing.
Oh yeah, I've ended up playing
Okay,
the 2-star
okay, this
Fiora
is
guy.
really weak. This is 2-star, not 3-star. Don't worry. This is really weak. This can't beat you. But if he had okay, why is the Fiora here instead of the Shen? What?
I think he actually ends up beating me.
What
I
really?
think he got. Yeah, I think it was like
Oh,
yeah, it
because
was like really lucky. I think I remember.
they get blinded. Okay. Oh wow, I thought like if he had the Shen, it would be a lot better. But it's like you're taking a lot of damage, but you're not doing any damage. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, you don't have any damage. Yeah. It's unfortunate you don't have the damage tab open. I like to have it open, especially for replays and in general. But
Oh
if you
yeah, you
did,
told me that. Yeah, yeah.
you'd probably see that Lucian did like 2 or 3k damage. Yeah, because Lucian was just like killing everything. Maybe if you had the Darius, I'm sure you would win. Like look how much HP they have.
Yeah. Yeah, true. I should have leveled.
So that means okay, I hope you sell something here. Oh man.
Oh, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I remember right after the round. I was like, oh damn, I forgot.
Yeah. So at least get to 10. Like if you didn't level, you should have at
Yeah.
least gotten. So I'm just gonna say like here you can get 1 interest, or if you're level 5, you probably win this. You probably preserve some HP. And definitely next round you can already get like a Jinx or a Kale or a Jin or something cool. That's like the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
like if you win or lose or like as long as you get to 5, there's a 5% chance. So that's yeah, that's not gonna like 5 times 4 is 20. So basically 1, 2, 3 by 3-1 you should have a forecast. Like you
Okay.
should have like if you level up now by 3-1 you should get at least one forecast to add to your composition. And like apart from let's say Soraka, I think all the forecasts are like relatively useful as a fifth unit right now. That's why a lot of people push the 5 very aggressively. So what are we looking for here? Yeah, you can look at your items now.
Yeah, I think I
So
wanted I think I wanted the chest, but I don't think I got it.
yeah, the chest on the chase, that's amazing. Oh, he's trolling
Actually,
us. Oh, he isn't
oh, I
trolling
did
us. He
get it.
left.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I guess I did get it.
Okay, I'm gonna grill you on this because you still haven't scouted.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you have time to scout. Like you gotta scout at least twice around. I don't scout all the time, but at least like twice around just to kind of see what's happening.
Yeah, I think I
So
end up selling the Jace to get to
oh
20.
what? Why?
To get to 20 and to build the GA. I don't know if it was
I would have put the Jace in and built the G on the Jace.
true, but I guess I knew I wanted to sell, or I wanted the GA on Gangplank eventually, so I,
Uh it's like when are you getting Gangplank? Are you getting Gangplank in the next couple of rounds?
no.
Is it gonna like how badly do you think it'll hurt you if you have to sell a 2-star Jace? It by round like 4-6 or something like that, or 4-3.
Yeah, yeah, probably not bad.
Selling a 2-star Jace at 4-3, it's kind of like it hurts, but it's like if you 2-star your Jace like during round 2 with a GA, you're probably not going to lose a couple of rounds for a while.
Got it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah, I guess
again,
I need a, yeah,
you lost, so maybe you're going to lose again. But there's a illusion here. There's like something here. So like you should have been level 5 by now, and you could have put in the Lucian or you could have kept in the Darius. So then you wouldn't even think about going to 20, and yeah, you'd be stronger. What did I do?
yeah,
Okay,
true.
yeah. What? Oh, I did restart. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Here we are. So this is good positioning as well. This is really good because you just got lucky. You didn't scout for it, but you got lucky. That again, most of them are attacking Poppy, and now they're attacking Leona, which is still fine.
Yeah, I think I definitely need to start playing more aggressive.
Yeah, who are your carries here, by the way?
Um, right now,
Yeah,
I guess no one.
well, Mort and Chase are the carries.
Yeah.
So this positioning is actually good because they're at least a bit protected. They're at least
Oh,
the ones doing
yeah.
some damage. Poppy's gonna tank like crazy, and they're at least doing some damage. This guy has decent magic damage in the form of TF, but I think you're able to survive and out tank him. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
I want to say I leveled now. I'm not sure.
why? To maintain the win streak? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I think I was thinking.
Oh, you're scouting now. Great. Okay, wait. Let's slow it down a little bit and just focus on what the information we're getting. Can we beat this guy?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah, it's a little iffy. Is that
Yeah,
one
probably
thing?
not though. Oh, actually, I think I play him and lose. Actually, now that I think about it.
Because the magic damage completely melts your vanguards.
Yeah, the Ari.
Yeah. This guy, yeah, we can't beat him either. And these guys you should be able to beat. Yeah. I think you already played that guy. You played this guy. Oh wow, look at that. He has a Jin. And how did he get the Jin? By being level 5.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, yeah.
So the sooner you're level 5, the sooner you can get some forecasts. And any forecast is better than no forecast. Yep.
Yeah, true. And I guess the health is more important than the interest.
Yeah. Because yeah, look at that. Told you that you can't win against magic damage. By the Leona. And I guess we chill. You could have repositioned, but I think you don't lose this, right? I
Yeah, that's like
lost. I lost in my Zaya game. I think I still got third, but I lost against Krugs. It felt so bad because I was scouting
yeah.
like I don't need to reposition. I'll be fine, and I actually should have repositioned there. So that was kind of sad. Yeah. Again, you could have bought something. Uh huh. Good. Yeah, there's not much you can Infinity Edge. I would prefer Trap Claw actually, but I don't know. I don't know the build. Yeah, Redemption is fine too. I don't know the
Yeah,
builds,
yeah. Trap Claw would have been good.
but Redemption is really good with Vanguards because like they all get healed.
Yeah, because I think Mort isn't the best Vanguard to put it on because he seems to live longer than
Ah, but look
some
at that
stuff.
heal. Except
Yeah,
you
true.
don't really have a carry. Oh, this is the Fiora 3 guy, so yeah.
Did I not buy the Poppy? Or is Poppy already level 2?
Puppy's level 2.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
You could have still bought her, but she's level 2 already. Like you have 32 gold, you might as well buy the Graves and the Poppy. Especially the Graves.
Yeah.
So I think you'll be losing for a bit now because you just you have 77 HP by the way, which is not good. Like that's 30 HP or 20 HP down the drain. And yeah, your only carry is Darius, but he's not that great of a carry, especially not with these items.
Yeah.
Okay, you pull out a miracle here, great. He only has physical damage, so versus physical damage, you're fine. If there's magical damage, you're screwed. Yeah, you had a 2 loss streak. Okay. All right, what? You sold the
I
Darius?
think I think what I was thinking was that next round I was gonna sell the other Darius and go Caitlyn Ash and level to 6, and then
Okay,
have
okay.
like a
Why did you have to sell him then? What if you get 1 gold and win?
yeah, true.
I mean, it probably won't happen, but if it does, that would really piss me off.
And he already has a Jin. Is it a Jin?
Yeah, there's a Shin. Yeah, but why does he have a Jin? Because he leveled up. Oh wow. Okay, he's level 7.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, this guy knows what's up. That's why he has. Okay, that's why we don't stand a chance against 7
But you
units.
but is it actually smart to level to 7 that early?
I do it sometimes as well. Like I do it
Really?
sometimes as well. Yeah.
That's crazy.
If you start win streaking with it, if you're strong enough, like he almost didn't beat you, so I don't think he's strong enough, but he's looking for some good carries. If you had beaten him, if you had gone to 6 and beaten him, he would have been really screwed. Because you'll catch up quite easily.
What did I want here?
Did you
I
have?
guess the
Oh man. Ah. Okay.
oh yeah, I wanted the
There,
bow.
the rod is gone. Because if you had Jeweled Gauntlet and IE on Darius, he really pops off.
Yeah, I think at this point I was thinking that I wanted another glove because um I knew I wanted Last Whisper and then one of QSS and or Trap Claw.
Okay.
So I think I figured glove was
And oh, you just grabbed it. Okay. Mort 2, why not? Level up, sure. Put in the. Yeah, okay. You're probably still gonna sell the Caitlyn. Good. How do you position your snipers?
um I think I saw someone had a blitz, so that's why I positioned it like that, but I guess should I put them in opposite corners?
No, 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 that's fine. But like, where is the blitz? And if there's a blitz, why don't you just put Leona here?
Yeah, true. Yeah, that would have been smarter.
Because like you have just tanks, so you really want to protect your like that Ashe actually is extremely important because she can do something. Your front line is not doing much. Your front line is just trying to survive. But that Ashe dying that quickly might cost you this round. I think it does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
And now again, you don't have any damage. So like you're tanking. It's great that you're tanking damage, but I think gradually. Oh, maybe the more two. Oh, never mind. Yeah. So that's the thing. Like you have great tanks, but what are they really tanking for? Right?
Yeah.
So if you had protected if you put the Leona there, then the Ashen Kitten will be fine. And maybe they would do some more damage. And as you said, Mort isn't that great for the with the redemption because he doesn't die quickly enough. Yeah?
Yeah.
So how do you make sure that he dies faster?
Put him on the right.
Well, put Jace behind Poppy because Jace is kind of one of your carries, and put Leona there. So then Mort is taking this, Poppy's tanking this.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, that's smart.
That's kind of like when you see the frustrating compositions like Poppy and Wukong or Poppy and another Vanguard and then like 6 sorcerers in the back. The most frustrating thing is there's like one here, and you just can't get past them. Like there's a 3-star Poppy, 2-star Wukong or something, and you just can't kill them, and you get killed by the sorcerers. So that's kind of what you want. You want like either a decent front line or just like 2 mega tanks that just tank everything. Right now you have 4 tanks and like 2 very important carries that unfortunately die. Yeah. There's the Jin and Ashe, amazing. I guess you don't want the glove on Ashe. Okay. Okay, we can use our hotkeys, right? But I guess no, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But so yeah, the trap call would be on Mort. So you don't want to sell the Mort, so it's fine. Um, huh. Let's see how you build that Jin. I think that Jin is not gonna be good enough. IE on Jin is, I think, a bit redundant. What do you think are the best items for Jin?
Like uh Last Whisper, Runin, and Trap Claw.
Yeah, those are the best items. The
Yeah, I feel
eye,
like
it gets more damage, but that's just too much damage already.
yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, I guess I just built it because I had the components early.
Yeah. But again, if you're forcing a comp, go for the best items on your main carry. If you know you're gonna be forcing it, then just go for the best items you can. If you're not gonna be
Got it.
forcing anything, then you can, like, if you didn't know that you're going for Jin, then the IE is perfect. If you knew that you're going for Jin, you should reconsider making the IE. And
Got
then
it.
you already have enough gloves, and you could probably make Last Whisper if you had gotten a bow at some point. So again, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Look how frustrating this is. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you get stuck over here, and these guys take you out. That's like how you use vanguards.
yeah.
Yeah.
You think Runeins is that much better than IE?
Oh, definitely. Because Jin does decent amount of damage already, and IE without Last Whisper doesn't do much. Last Whisper is kind of like IE, and Runan's like he attacks 2 units, it's 70% damage.
Yeah,
So
true.
and he's like one of your main carries, and he just attacks 1 unit. So if he can attack two instead of one, that's like it's 70% more damage. So it's like IE does. I don't think IE does 70% more damage than a Runan's.
Is Last Whisper like required, or can you do Runeins plus IE or Runeins plus Deathblade or something
But
if you
Deathblade
don't?
is overkill in my opinion. You want I've tried double Runans. You can do Runans GA, Trap Claw, or something like that. Okay, let's see. Okay, two. Oh yeah, that's just one. Okay, so this game you don't need Last Whisper. Do you know that? Why? Do you know why?
There's yeah, I'm guessing there's no Vanguard or something.
There's this one guy. This guy has Vanguard. No one else has Vanguard.
Got it.
So that like IE is better versus this, 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 and this. So
So
then
what would
if
you build when you don't need Last Whisper, IE and Runeins, or
yeah, then you can just go IE, Runans, and Trap Claw. So Trap Claw is probably it depends. I really hate Wukong now because Wukong doesn't get stunned by or gets stunned by Trap Claw, but he still spins and does his ulti. So that's quite frustrating. Yeah, Trap
what do
Claw.
you think QSS was better?
Uh, no, Trap Claw is still really good. Wukong shouldn't get to you, and Trap Claw is really good versus like Kale and Jinx and all of these annoying ultis. Who uses the rod the best?
Jace?
That's arguable, but definitely not Poppy.
Mort?
Yeah, Mort. If you have Ionic Spark on Mort, he does a lot more damage. Like his ulti is more powerful, and he does like more damage. So Ionic Spark would have been really good on Mort.
Yeah. I guess what I was thinking is that I
Poppy's
didn't
okay.
want Mort to live any longer.
Okay, yeah. So like Jin is killing stuff, but it's taking a while. Like he could have cleared more stuff faster. Why do you need to sell? Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, what do you want to get here? Oh, let's see what you get first, and then I
Maybe
will
the Lux.
definitely 3 Darkstar. Why not? And you get her. Okay, what's good positioning for Lux? I think maybe I haven't. It's in most of my videos, but what's good positioning for Lux?
I don't know what.
Here or here? You want her
Uh,
to hit everything, right? So if she's in the second row, it's most likely she'll hit a few units like that, because
uh,
most of the fighting is around here. So let's see how useful her ulti is. Yeah. So if she was here, for example, she would hit 6 units of her ulti, or
yeah, and
five.
I guess Jin can be in the corner because he has Trap Claw,
Yeah.
right?
Well, especially if you know whether there are blitzes and zephyrs. So Lux ulti hit 2. If she was here, she would hit at least like 4.
Does she always ulti to the farthest unit, or what is?
Yep, that's what she does. Same as Ashe, except Ashe it hits the unit in the middle. Lux just goes through,
Uh,
or Ashe the arrow hits the first unit. So Lux ulti would just go and slice through everyone.
I didn't know that. Good to know.
Yeah, and Ashe, I mean, it's maybe in the tooltips, but now you know. And Ashe did the same thing. Like Ashe did a good ulti.
Yeah, and
Oh,
just
okay.
up just it isn't dying.
You need Last Whisper for GA for Bramble Vest. Yeah. So that's actually 2 guys you need Last Whisper for. But this guy, I thought he would die soon, so I kind of ignored him.
I don't know if Cassidy or Lux was better.
I would say Kassadin over Jace, and maybe if you had like one more sorcerer or something, would have been better. 4 Vanguard, like 2 Vanguard is usually good enough rather than 4, especially because of the buff. And you like statistics, right?
Yeah.
So so do you know? I don't know exactly myself, but you know that there's like a huge fall off in armor. So like 125 plus base armor, so it's like 150 armor. And if you have 4 Vanguards, it's like 300 armor. Do you know the
Uh,
difference between 150 and 300 armor? Like
no.
how
What is
much?
it?
I think it's like 20%.
Oh well, that sucks.
There's very diminishing, like the diminishing returns. So like, if you click on one of your units, it'll show you like that they take maybe like 70-75% reduced damage or 80. I'm like, I don't know exactly, but I do know that it's like really steep diminishing returns. So 4 Vanguards is not that much better than 2, especially since they got buffed. That's why a lot of people focus on like 2 really strong Vanguards. So now you have 2-star, more 2-star, just bench the Jace or sell the Jace, the Leona. Typically. Like 4 Vanguards is still good, but imagine if you had 2 Mystics. Do you know how effective HP works, or like have you heard the term before?
Um, I can guess what it is. Is it just like they're how many? I guess like factoring in armor and magic resistance or something.
Yeah. So let's look at Poppy. I think that's really easy. I think. Do you know what one line is? How much HP that is?
Um,
1 bar.
no.
1 bar is 300. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's 300. So she has 1200 HP. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 1200 HP, and like I don't know the numbers exactly, but let's say she has 75% armor or like physical resistance, right?
Yeah.
So 1000 divided by, I think it's 0.25. No, it should have been, sorry, I have 1,000
Times.
divided by 0.25. So she has 4,000 HP when she's fighting against physical damage. Does this make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like 1 minus 0.75, which is 0.25. So she only takes 25% physical damage. So if she has 1,000 HP, then she has effectively 4,000 HP against physical attacks. Her
Got it.
magic resistance, I think magic resistance for everyone is 25%. Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is her effective HP against magic. Yeah. So if there's magic damage, you just need to do 1333 and she dies. No, so I'm stupid. Sorry. It's like this. So she has 4-8 or 1600. Yeah. This is her physical damage, physical HP. This is her magical HP. And for pure damage, it's 1200. Yes? You following me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, this is from like Dota. Like in Dota, you do the same calculations. Like it's, and you always got to think like if you need more magic resistance or physical resistance. So just going back, if you had 4 Vanguard, instead I mean 2 Vanguard, and let's say it drops down to 60%, so it's 1200 divided by 0.4. So then she has 3000 HP against physical instead of 4-8, right?
yeah.
Effectively. But if you add, oh man, I'm terrible at this because it's like if you add the if you had like a Karma and Sona, then you would have Mystic, which is plus 35. So you'd have 60, but 60 is not like 60%. It's like also somehow calculated. So let's just say it's like 40. But then you would have, if you had 2 Mystic, you would have 2,000 effective HP against magical and 3,000 against physical.
Got
Yeah.
it. So depending on, so you only want to play 4 Vanguards if like it's all physical.
If it's a lot of physical, like 4 Vanguards is quite powerful mid game. Late game, it falls off because there's more magical damage.
Got it.
So, like looking at these numbers, obviously 4-8 and 1-6 together is higher than this. This is 5. This is 6-2, 6-4. Yeah. But 3,000 physical HP is kind of good enough, but maybe the 400 magical HP is like more important.
Yeah, true. And I guess it really just depends on what comps people are playing.
And of course, uh, I still don't think you have enough carries, or like, because the Jin is so slow, and no one else is a carry. So like, what's gonna happen in most fights is the Jin's gonna like slowly whittle them down, but your front line is gonna die before Jin can take them out. That's why like Jin is not that great of a carry, because Jin just needs a lot of time to clear everything. Jinx clears everything fast. KO does as well. So watch this fight. He doesn't have much front line, but the Jin isn't a great carry. So as long as you don't kill Kale, you don't really have a way to kill Kale. Kale is gonna kill you, I think. Just looking at this. Yeah?
Yeah.
And Kale's damage is mostly magical. So as soon as she ascends, she'll melt the vanguards. So yeah, look at the Jin doing a little bit of damage. Kale ascending and she's just melting the vanguards because they don't have magic damage. So even though like on paper you seem oh no. I thought that won you the game. Do you know what happened here?
What?
Well, watch this. This is so close, and this is why you want Yeah. You tell me what happened here. What happened?
Um,
Kale is stunned.
uh,
Why is Kale stunned?
from Lux or Ash?
Trap Claw.
Uh,
That's why you want Trap Claw.
uh,
Because as soon as Kale gets to Jin, she's stunned for 4 seconds. Bam, 4 seconds stun. And it's really close now. Oh, she recovers and kills everything. Yeah. She just gets one of her. Now imagine if you had Runans here. If you had Runans here,
yeah.
you would you would one shot the Zaya right now, and you would win.
Uh,
I mean, this is very close and unfortunate, but look at this guy. He has nothing. This is like complete trash. He has nothing. But he just has a Kale, and that's why he wins. Because you only have Vanguards, which have great defense against physical damage, but Kale does magical damage, so you lose. Zaya can't hurt you. Look at Zaya. Like she's like Poppy is completely she doesn't care. Poppy can't get hurt. But as soon as Kale starts hitting her, Poppy's gone.
uh,
Because like you're not taking any physical damage. And unfortunately you don't have the tab open, but here you would see that you took like maybe a total of like 1,000 physical damage and like 5, 6, 7k magical damage from Kale. That's why Kale and Jinx are so amazing because they do physical and magical damage. So what do you want here?
I think I end up just getting the rod. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you want a bow here, honestly, but still no bow. Okay, what is the rod for?
Um, I figure there's a bunch of there's more rod items I would want, like Morello or Deathcap.
Okay, so you can make another Trap Claw. You can make a QSS. You can make a Hand of Justice. You can make a second IE. I don't think the rod does anything for you right now, to be honest. You can make a GA with the sword. I still think the sword would be like higher value
Yeah,
because the rod doesn't really add that much. Like, yeah, you can like if you had the rod and if you had the Ionic Spark on Mort, that would make sense. Like you're stacking Poppy, but Poppy like 2-star Poppy isn't gonna do much. And
yeah,
I hope you buy the Lux, right?
yeah. I don't know. I don't think I did.
So here you don't. Why don't you want the Jin to get hooked by Blitz?
Yeah, true.
Like scout for Zephyrs. If there aren't any Zephyrs, then you put Jin in the corner. He does more damage in the corner because of the sniper buff, and he's safe there as well. Again, Kale just melts you with magic damage. As soon as Kale ascends, it's yeah. And the frustrating thing is, like you can survive relatively long because you have vanguards, but you don't have any fucking damage. So the vanguards
Yeah,
are like imagine if instead of the Jin you have a Kale or a Jinx,
yeah,
you would melt them by now. Like look how much time your vanguards bought you. But now Kale ascended and Kale can clear everything.
How come Jin doesn't do as much damage?
Well, it's just physical.
Uh,
And it's just physical damage, and he doesn't have a Runen, so he's attacking one unit. So yeah, Jin is attacking one unit, Kev is attacking one unit. And now Kale is attacking like 3 units at a time, while Jin is still attacking 1. That's why Jin is not that great. Yeah.
Got
He
it.
did he
I
did
guess.
5k damage. I think Kale maybe did like 8 or 10. And that's also a Jin 1-star. Okay, great. You got a Jace. I commend you on your balls because you're relatively low HP, but you're gonna recover soon, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think I honestly just this game I just got lucky.
No, but
Now that
you have big
watching.
balls. Like you're going relatively low. Oh, Mana Reaver. Okay, okay. Let's get some Mana Reaver going, and it gets you the Celestial buff as well. You just have amazing frontline, and now you start rolling. Sure, why not? And you stop rolling now, and you stay at 50. Amazing. Yeah, this is great. This is really good. I'm proud of you, buddy. You're doing well.
Yeah, although I
Like,
think that if I didn't get lucky on the next carousel, I would have lost.
but economy-wise, you're doing well. Like, what is this guy doing? He's at 47. He's not that close to dying, but he doesn't have any gold. So he's saying, like, I'm desperate. I need something now. If I don't get anything, I'm done. You're just chilling. You can, like, you have time to slow roll now. You hit your Jace 2. You have Celestial. By the way, I've been experimenting with Celestial, and I think Celestial is so fucking OP. Like,
Really?
if you have Celestial with Irelia, she doesn't die. Like, she just keeps resetting, and it's really hard to kill her. If you have Celestial with Kale, like Kale just keeps resetting, like healing from her ultimates or her from her hits. She doesn't die. And right now
Two,
your Jin is hard to kill as well.
2 or 4 celestial.
Two's good enough because like Jin does a lot of damage, especially Jin 2. Kale with her damage like splash damage does enough. Like 4 Celestial is good for Zaya because Zaya needs to really heal a lot. So you go for 4 Celestial with Zaya, but otherwise 2 Celestial is like the perfect splash. Especially with Irelia. Like Irelia does insane amounts of damage. So she needs a lot of healing. Okay. Uh please don't roll here. Okay, you
I think
oh
I
man.
was, I think I was scared of dying.
I just commended you on your balls and now you're at 36. How many losses is that? How many losses is 36 HP?
Like 2 or 3.
Two, 2 to 3. So
Yeah, I
I
guess
don't
I.
think
I
you don't have to
guess
be
I was a
scared right
fair.
now.
Yeah, that's true. I should have waited.
You should have waited. Yeah, good. Or at least like stop at 40. You can still sell and
Yeah,
be at 40. Like, because this is messing up your, oh man, this is messing up your economy so much. Should you buy the
yeah.
Echo?
What?
Should you buy the Echo here?
Um, maybe. I don't think
Yes.
I'd.
Yes.
Yeah,
2-star Echo with GA, Z- um, Zap. What is it called? Ionic Spark and Jeweled Gauntlet. He can carry you. 2-star Echo with those items can carry you.
yeah, and I
You
guess
have
we
a
could.
Leona. You have a Leona. You put in one other Cyber, and Echo can carry you. If you're rolling down like this and you hit a 2-star Echo, just buy him. Especially if you have like reasonable items you can put on him.
Got it.
And I think you have a Wu somewhere. Don't you have a Wu? Oh yeah, you have a Wukong. So even if you sell the pop, you can still have 4 Vanguards. So 2-star Echo here would have been amazing. You hit him, you use him. Like you're not rolling for Echo, but if you hit him, why not use him? Yeah. And like if you're desperate, like if you were desperate you should still roll like to 20 or 30. You got to trust yourself that you can roll fast enough next round.
Yeah.
Hotkeys, please. Hotkey. Oh, damn. Like E, 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 E. You could have definitely sold the Threshes as well. You're at 14.
Yeah, but I wanted to put in the.
Uh-huh. So then sell the rum. Oh, you're keeping the rum. Oh, yeah, never mind. You're keeping. Okay. I just don't know the build, but getting down to 14 gold? Like, the gold lead you had, why I was saying you would easily win this, you just threw that away.
Got it.
Like,
Actually, I shouldn't have. Yeah, I guess I was just figuring that I wasn't gonna make it if I didn't start hitting some units.
you can like slow roll to like 30 next round, for example. That's
Yeah.
reasonable. Not like rolling down to 10, effectively 10 gold. And yeah, the Echo too. The Echo isn't something you want, but it's like you get it, you use it. I saw an amazing game. I think it was Polt. He got to level 9 and he had like 2-star Echo, 2-star MF, 2-star Gangplank. He just started rolling and he like got all the 5 costs and he just had like a 4 or 5 cost team. 2-star.
Well,
It was hilarious. And he just won with like a Fizz and an Echo and then like a Gangplank and Rumble and then MF Kale. And yeah, he just had like all of the high cost units.
that's fine.
Yeah. And you got the yeah, you could have had at least 20 gold. Okay. So you want to hit a Gangplank, right?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, Wukong's gonna die, that's fine. You should make Jeweled Gauntlet now. Why?
Yeah. Why?
I'm asking you why.
Uh, because I guess what else am I gonna make at this point? Or
Okay, you're not gonna get components for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For 10 rounds, you're not gonna get any components.
got it.
You do know that, right? After the 4th round, you have all of the components, and on the 6th round carousel, you can get components or complete items. So just slam the Jeweled Gauntlet because you're not getting anything else.
Got it. So so in stage 5, you just want to use up all your items.
At stage 5, you just make your full items because you're not getting anything else anyway.
Got it.
Okay. Again, you're just missing damage. It's frustrating how close these fights are because like you tank so much damage, but you just don't deal any damage.
Yeah.
So like a Kale here would just grab the Kale and put her in over. So maybe like Kale over Poppy, for example, because you already have 2 Vanguards. Wukong, sure, good. Okay, you have MF and Kale. I would just put them in. Like, I know that you're trying to force a comp, but why not put them in now? And when you hit the units you need, you like swap them back,
Yeah.
right? Like MF and Kale in now, and then you can take them back out when you get Gangplank.
Yeah, they've been smart.
Okay, now you're screwed. Like you said, the carousel saves you, but like now you're screwed because you have no gold and you have no HP and you don't have a composition yet or like a strong composition.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a really good redemption. Oh, wow. Okay. Kassadin, good.
Should I put the Kale in here?
Over Poppy, definitely. Actually, okay, it would be really like it would be weird. I agree, but you could just put the items you have on Poppy on Kale
Yeah.
because you're gonna sell the Kale for GP. So put those items on the Kale. She's okay with GA. Ionic Spark is useless. Jeweled Gauntlet is semi-useless, but it's like better than Poppy. Kale would have been a lot better than Poppy. Because again, way too much frontline, no damage. And look at the Shredder go. Okay, nice. So you finally got one. Good.
Yeah, that was lucky.
But as I predicted, you survived 3 more turns. Right? You rolled
Yeah,
down on infiltrators and you
yeah,
survived
well,
3 more turns.
if it wasn't for this carousel, I would have lost for sure.
But you could have slow rolled on 5-1 and 5-2 and 5-3. Like you could have
Yeah.
rolled down to 0 as well, but you would have had 15 or maybe not 15, like 13 more gold to roll. Yeah, 15 more gold to roll or even more. You would have gotten 5 gold here, 5 gold here, and then like 2 gold here. So you would have had like just at least 10 more gold to roll with.
Got it.
So yeah, the Gangplank is kind of ugly, so I understand that people don't want him here.
Why is
There
he
are,
ugly?
well, there are better items here, like the Trap Claw or Hand of Justice. So like the item on Gangplank is not that good.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's why people don't want him right now. Because the Hand of Justice is better. Or I guess red buff for Blaster
Yeah,
Brawl.
I think it saved me though, getting the
Yeah.
Gangplank.
The annoying thing is you have more HP than these guys, so these guys could have picked him up before you. I hate like
Yeah.
carousels are like kind of RNG because like you're almost like all 4 of you are almost dead, but these guys have priority. It just happens like that sometimes. This is like relatively high elo already because a lot of people are alive. Like some of the best games I played with like the highest level players, almost everyone was alive until round 6-1. It was really
Well,
frustrating. I'm like, can you guys just die? We're all at like 0 to 15 HP and we're all gonna die in one round. And it's like, am I gonna be seventh or third? Seventh or fourth? Like, come on. So this is
yeah.
basically it. You can be seventh or fourth. Okay, that's good, yeah. So Rumble over Poppy. There we go. Yeah. I would probably put the Jeweled because he has a huge AoE. And you can put
Yeah, I
the
guess.
who is
Yeah.
a good carrier for Ionic Spark?
Um, Wukong or Jace.
Wukong, Jace, Kassadin. All of those guys, like their ulti is right in front of them. And Jace is probably the best. Because he's 2-star and he's close enough so that some of them get affected.
Yeah.
And the Jeweled
Yeah, I
Gauntlet would
guess
be really, really cool.
I
Yeah.
guess I was still thinking that I wanted the rod and the glove for a Jin item.
But so you still thought you would get a component?
Like a bow or something. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize.
Okay, yeah.
So you don't get a component in round 5 whatsoever.
Nope.
Damn, didn't even know that.
Yeah. The earliest you can get another component is 4, like the carousel.
Got it. Yeah, that's good to know actually.
Yeah. It's just these little things like once you know, like you'll play better.
Yeah, I guess this comp's like really high roll, I guess, where like it sucks, but once you get it, it just dominates.
So this is the composition?
Yeah,
Okay. So you definitely could have like done a better job of arriving to the composition.
yeah.
For example, you could have played, I don't know if you had physics before, but probably you could have played Mech Pilot. That's one option. You could have
Yeah,
played
sure.
more Dark Stars or like yeah, the things I mentioned along the way. Yeah. You're scouting, that's good. So there's one blitz on the right, one blitz on the left. And who are you likely to play right now?
I don't know.
Who do you think like is there
Yeah,
any like can you
yeah.
predict what you're gonna play?
I should be checking who I already played, right?
Nope, because someone just died and it resets.
Uh,
So
so
now you
who
can
is
be
it?
playing against anyone.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
When someone dies, it resets. So you only like I think you just killed Tomato Egg. So it reset.
Got it.
So now you can be playing anyone. Also, where do we want our gangplank?
Um, where
Where
in the
Jace
middle?
is. His
Uh,
ultimate is AoE around him.
oh
So
yeah,
okay, if you scout and you see most people here, it's perfect. Most people here, perfect. But otherwise, it's just in the middle.
got it.
So like you can either snipe them on the right, snipe them on the left, or if you go middle, it's just the best. Like let's see how like based on their positioning. Yeah. So middle,
Yeah,
like left would have been best. Left. Middle would probably hit like at least 4 or 5 units. Here, he might hit like 2, 3 units. Yeah. He hits 3 units of his ultimate.
and that redemption is so good.
Yeah, redemption is really good. Redemption is kind of like a sleeper item. People don't get it, but
Yeah.
it's really good. So why haven't you rolled the past couple of rounds?
I guess I figured I was safe enough to eco.
Okay. Yep, right answer. You are.
I guess I just assumed I wasn't losing yet with or I was at least just hoping I wasn't going to lose with the king plank. But yeah, I probably should have.
Because, like, now you're one loss away. So it's, like, again, balls on the table. Like, if you get Wu 2, Gangplank 2, you can't die. Right now, maybe one unlucky game and you're out.
Yeah, I think I was just like, all right, I'm gonna wait until after the PvE round and then I'll roll. I was
Okay,
just like
okay.
kind of hoping I would get lucky.
Like, you were hoping to survive. Like, I'm just calling you out because, like, at the PV round 147, you were panicking. And now maybe I would panic a little bit, especially since I just want GP2 and Wu 2, and you're just chilling. Like, it works out for you, but maybe you should panic a bit more now.
Yeah, true. And then I should have made that item way earlier.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think I finally realized too late.
Who gets the redemption?
I guess it should have been Cassidy.
Cast it in a rumble. Like, you want someone who dies relatively soon. And especially not units like right next to each other. Let's see if it works out. But I think you're using your hotkey good. Why are you not getting Jace? You have a
Um,
35% chance.
yeah, I guess I was just thinking that I wanted Gangplank 2 first.
But Jace 3 is pretty crazy as well.
Yeah, true.
And I don't know how many. Like again, scout. If there no one is getting Jace, get the bloody Jace. Like if you 3-star him, like you have the highest chance. Like maybe yeah, I think it's the same, right? It's 35 at 7 and 8 for 3 costs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Look how many Jaces you're getting. Oh, yeah. That's why I hate getting GP or MF because this happens quite often. You just lose
Yeah,
one of
yeah. I think I sold him right after I saw
you
that.
sold her right after because like oh this is so annoying. Okay, why do you keep rolling now?
Um,
You're at 40 gold. You just
I
got
think
your
I think
GP.
because yeah, I think in my head I was like, I'm just gonna wait till after the PvE round and then roll down. So I kind of just like just tunnel vision on that.
But you're rolling for GP2 and you have GP2, so stop.
Yeah, true.
Don't buy the Jin. He's useless right now. Okay, but you kept rolling. But like otherwise, don't buy the Jin because you don't want Thresh pulling the Jin.
Yeah,
Buy the Thresh. Buy the Thresh. You can sell the Thresh after the end of combat. So you should definitely buy him because getting Thresh pulled in is like extra units really quickly. Good ulti there from Gangplank. Yeah. And look how useless the Jin is. Like the 2 Jins you got pulled in did nothing.
yeah,
Now you can roll if you want to roll. Now is a good time to roll for that Wukong, for that Lulu. Yeah, I think you could have had Jace 3. Oh my god, yeah, Jace 3 by now.
yeah. I got pretty unlucky there.
And you got a bit unlucky, but like you rolled down way too hard.
Yeah,
That's really good CC on your Gangplank, by the way. Oh my god. Wow. That was amazing.
yeah. That guy has so much health too.
Like, it's so you were chilling like for 3 rounds before, and now you just roll down again like too hard.
Yeah,
Like, it's relatively hard to get Jin 3, so I would take it a bit easier. Like you don't need to roll down that low, especially like since you're not gonna get 3 Jins. It's very unlikely that you'll get 3 Jins like in 2 or 3 shops. So you need to
yeah,
preserve more gold. If you want to get 3-star 4 cost units, you really need to preserve as much gold as you can, and typically want to slow roll as much as you can.
got it.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
Jace 3.
I think I was also really hoping I got the Wukong
Yeah, okay.
or their Lulu.
But the Jace 3 is yeah. You see it right? How many Jaces you skipped over?
Yeah, yeah. I definitely should have gone for that.
There's the Wukong. Great. So again, power spike. Stop rolling.
Yeah, I
Whenever
don't know
you get
what.
it, whenever you get a power spike, you just stop rolling.
Yeah,
Okay, good enough. Yeah,
yeah. And then here I noticed that his echo was on the wrong side.
yeah. Let's see the Gangplank ulti. Like the Gangplank ulti should kind of be more in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
See, and now you can get components.
I just
Fine.
decided to go Deathblade for uh Jin.
Yeah, Jin's not really doing that much.
Figured at this point, Deathblade's better than whatever else I'm gonna get.
Yeah. Yeah, here, yeah.
Or would or not Dark would
There's nothing better.
Giant
Yeah.
Slayer be better or
No, 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 no. You don't have anyone to carry Giant Slayer. But if you had Runins instead of the IE, like Jin would be a lot stronger now with the Deathblade, right? Because you would get a lot more assists and the Deathblade would charge up faster.
yeah, that's true.
Gangplank, please buy him.
Why to get pulled in?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I think he needs 25 mana now. He got buffed, so he's at like 100 out of 175, right?
not sure.
I think he's 100 out of 175. So he gets 50 mana by getting pulled in. He needs 3 autos. 3 autos or 2 autos and like a hit from some other unit. And you get a huge stun. So definitely get another Gangplank.
Yeah.
2 strikes, great.
Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking was that I really needed the Gangplank upgrade.
Again, buy the Jinx after the round. If 1-star Jinx gets pulled in, he's completely useless.
Yeah, and I think that's what happened.
Yeah, and he does nothing. Like, not nothing, but like 2-star Jin is much better. Yeah, there you go. 1-star Jin. And he just died. 2-star Jin maybe
Yeah.
would have survived a bit longer. Oh, wow. This is amazing. Buy the Kale if you're waiting for forecasts. Right? It wouldn't have cost you anything if you had bought the Kale. And it would have helped you maybe get more forecasts. Oh my god. Oh no, just lock. You can just lock.
Oh yeah. I guess I was just scared that I needed it for this round.
Yeah. Okay. Please remember, you want Gangplank in the middle. Because now even larger area is gonna hit like that. It
Yeah.
won't hit the Zerath.
Yeah,
Even
true. And then I here I also noticed that he moved his echo, so I switched my Jin the last second. I don't
Oh,
know if that was or not.
that's very good. Yeah, great. That's really good. Yeah. Okay, you're lucky that he just goes in there. Like he just went in there, so that's gonna get killed. Yeah.
I mean that area is so big, it's like the whole map.
Yep. But I guess maybe that was a good call. Good call there. Why are you rolling?
Just trying to get the Jin.
But why now? You have
Yeah, true.
you have like 20 gold. Like how long do you think it'll take you to roll 20 gold next round?
Yeah, true.
These are like minor things. It's kind of hard to get Jin 3. So you gotta like get as many small edges as you can. Right?
Yeah.
So like a little bit extra gold means you're a little more likely to get him. It's highly unlikely, but like if you roll it really well, then maybe you will get lucky enough. So now you should at least go back up to 10 gold. Yeah. Get some interest.
I can't remember I think I put it on Jace. I don't know if that was
Yeah.
good or not.
Yeah, that's fine. That's one of more useful items on Jace. But when do we put on our items?
When the round starts?
Yeah. Like right now you should be thinking about, okay, I need Jin, I'm gonna roll for Jin.
Yeah.
So you would have definitely enough time, even if you had 40 gold, to roll for Jin.
Yeah.
Oh, the Jaces. The Jaces everywhere. Oh, they keep coming up. Okay. So now you buy the Gangplank, right? Tell me you buy the Gangplank now.
I didn't realize that he was better than Lulu.
Just have both of them.
Yeah.
And he clears everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, great job.
Yeah, yeah. Do you see how much health that guy had at the when I got the gangplank? Like I was at whatever 16 health, and he is like at 90 or something like that.
100. He's at 100
100?
health.
Oh,
He's at 100
yeah, that's
health.
great. He has 16 against 100 health.
Okay. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, wait. Once he. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna grill this guy. What the fuck is this? Why is he one row away from you? If he would be one row closer, your Gangplank doesn't get in there. You realize that, right?
Really?
Your Gangplank gets closer, and even. So now, okay, now the ulti is perfect, but like, he should cut off the Gangplank. Let's see what he does here. He doesn't really reposition here. He should have repositioned. Like, I'm happy that you won, but it's really crazy that he didn't manage to win one round.
Yeah.
Like, he just needed one round.
Yeah, but I guess that's also like this how this build goes that once you get the gangplank, it just stuns everything and Jin just does all the damage.
Okay, I think I know why he lost.
What?
Look at the biggest mistake. Like, just what's his biggest mistake?
Um the the echo should be across from the Jin.
No.
Um the Vanguard need to be closer.
Yes, that's a minor thing. I mentioned it already.
Um the Lux needs to be better positioned.
That's also very minor. Like, huge mistake. The biggest mistake. Like, it's so terrible.
Um the is it the Zoe with all the seraphs?
Yes. Why the fuck do you need Saras on Zoe? Put them on
Uh,
Vel'Koz.
yeah.
I think that's a Vel'Koz 2, is it not? Or is it Vel'Koz 1? I think
Yeah,
it might be Vel'Koz.
get it.
Is it 2 or 1? I think it's 2, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, so the Zoe casts. By the way, Zoe has 100 mana. Vel'Koz has 70. So the Vel'Koz doesn't even ulti here. He has a Nikos and a Zerath 2. Good job moving your Jin, by the way. Again, Vel'Koz doesn't even ulti. Yeah. Okay, Zerath is upgraded here. He should put the redemption on the Zoe, like make an item. Oh my god, and he has a Warmogs for the Poppy. Yeah. But those Seraphs just it's really sad. Like, yeah. And and the Zoe's just stunned the whole time. Yeah. So you got a little bit of help from RNG, and you got a little bit of help from this guy just being bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like watching this. I feel like maybe this comp is like too high overall. It's like feels like it'll just be inconsistent, especially the higher you climb.
Well, he gave you this game. He
Yeah.
literally gave you the game. He had like 5 or 6 rounds to realize that something wasn't working out.
Yeah.
Um, like look at this. How much HP do they have? When did you get your Gangplank 2, by the way?
I think I got the Nikos.
Oh, you got him. Okay, you got him soon enough. Okay, yeah, you need the Gangplank 2. You got him at round. Oh wait. Okay, so anyway, like if he had maybe if he had Mystic, since most of your damage is magical. But do you see that Echo? Like the Echo kind of kills you almost. That's the power of Echo. Like 2-star Echo
Yeah.
is good enough. But I really, I mean, you really should have gotten second. Like I don't understand how you didn't get second.
Yeah, that was lucky.
One, two, three, four, five, six, and yeah, three of this. Okay. Yeah, I mean, good. Okay, high roll comp. It is relatively high roll. I gotta give you that. But maybe, like, I don't know if I can try it on my Smurf. I guess like it might be worth trying on my Smurf account if it can work out. I think it's not a forcible comp in my opinion.
No,
Like, are there people in Masters forcing it
probably not. No.
or like Challenger GM? Yeah. Like if you get it, great. You could probably like, as I mentioned before, you can climb to Diamond 1 or Diamond 2 or even Masters just playing one comp. As long as you manage your economy and positioning and everything else, one comp is enough to get you there. And I'm quite serious. Like, because there's so many other things that are more important than the composition itself. Like, once you get to Masters, you need to be flexible with your compositions. Before you get to Masters, if you just spam one thing and you spam it well, you should be able to get there. Are you
What
in
what
Diamond?
um
Yeah.
what what do you think the best comp is if you force it every time?
I guess Brawler Blaster or Kale.
Yeah.
Those are probably
I
the two
guess that would be
best.
something interesting to look at. To look at all the data and just only look at people that force the same comp more than like 90% of the time and see like the highest win rate comp like went by only people that force it every time.
Yeah, you can do that. But
Only
as I say, like if you like a composition and you're not in Masters, you can use any composition to get to Masters.
Yeah. What comp do you think is the best just for learning fundamentals? I feel like I've asked you this before. You said Brawler Blaster.
I think Brawl Blaster is yeah probably the best. It's one of the strongest. It's the easiest. On 9, you just add a Asol, for example, or like any other Rebel, or maybe a Kale or something. That's like all you need to think about, and you can focus on itemization, positioning, leveling, rolling. Because even I make lots of mistakes, like not leveling at the right time, or not rolling at the right time, or not scouting well enough to see how many jinxes there are, and stuff like that. Because like you didn't really scout to count how many of units are contested, right?
Yeah.
And the like what I love about like Polt and Keen and these guys is how flexible and how fluid their games are. Like they keep like I see it after I sell. Like they keep these random units on their board, on their bench, and then in like 2 or 3 rounds they just swap out 2 units, put like 2 new units and one of the units on the bench in. I'm like, oh wow, that's really strong. So like to be consistently to perform consistently well in like masters and even above masters, because masters is like not that difficult, but like above masters it's where it's really difficult. You really need to like understand different power spikes and different combination of units. Like at one point, if you had maybe by the way, Karma got buffed. So if you use Karma at some point, maybe with Sona, you'd have a better matchup against Kale and any of the sorcerer matchups. Because Vanguards, like your Vanguards were too tanky and you had no damage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So like throwing in a random Kale, a random Jinx, any like powerful carry, which you take out, which is the mistake I made in like my last game. I didn't take out the Jinx or the Kale. Like I had 2-star Jinx, 2-star, and just like too many carries but not enough tanks. You did the opposite thing. You had too many tanks, not enough carries. So there's like you gotta find the fine balance, and in higher ranks you get punished. If you don't have enough damage, they just or like even here you didn't have enough damage, you got killed. Like round after round after round until you got your GP. Yeah.
Um, yeah, got it. What are your thoughts on Void Brawler? Do you think it's good now that Vel'Koz got buffed?
Yeah, I think Void Brawl is strong enough. Uh, it did like it's tough because you gotta focus on different items. Like you want at least a Seraphs for your Vel'Koz, and I guess you focus more on tank items. Because Jinx can kill everything quite fast. Vel'Koz not that fast. Like Vel'Koz 2 maybe. Uh, One way to get Void Brawler is to roll on 3-1. Like hyper roll for Kazakhs, and you hyper roll for Kazakhs, Malphite, and Ziggs and Sona. That's like one way to do it. And another way is to just kind of get to 7, get to 8, and then get the voids.
Yeah, yeah. I actually noticed that the Void Brawlers, like Kha'Zix appears to be almost like more of a main carry than Vel'Koz.
It's I think Vel'Koz is the main carry. Kazakhs is the second carry.
Yeah, but I'm saying as far as just like looking at like the percentage of items put on each unit, like it looks
Oh really?
like compared to the previous patches, like Kha'Zix is way higher than ever.
Okay, so maybe I should try my robot calamari again.
Try what?
Yeah, robot calamari, the mech
Uh,
with voids.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think also like Zeke's on Kha'Zix is like look pretty popular as well.
Yeah, I might give robot calamari a try again then if I get it, because it's nobody wants mech anyway. So like you can easily get like a level 6, level 7 mech, and yeah, that could be good. That could be good.
How does the mech compare to four brawlers now though?
I think the mech is still tankier.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so what would be the pros and the cons versus like standard brawlers versus mech? What do brawlers give you?
Um, what do they do more damage or what?
Okay, so the brawlers we're talking about are Malphite and Vi. So
Yeah.
Vi does more disruption,
Yeah, and I guess Blitzcrank as well.
but Blitzcrank is in my Robot Kalmar as well.
Oh, yeah, true, true.
And
Yeah, yeah.
instead of Vi, I have Wukong. So I do have like more. I have more CC. The brawlers kind of give you a lot of frontline, but the mech is decent frontline as well. And especially since it's like you have the mech, and then you still have the pilots afterwards.
Yeah.
And what the mech does, what normal brawlers don't do, is it gives you infiltrator and sorcerer.
Uh, that's smart. Yeah. I wonder how. I wonder if like what you were saying before, like a hyper roll version is worth it, because you kind of don't really need to level that high with either comp, really.
Well, for robot combo, you need level 8 because you need 8 units.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I guess. But
And
I guess void brawlers though, you really don't need to be above 7, right?
Void Brawler, no, 7's good enough, but it's hard to find Cho and Vel'Koz 2 at 7.
Yeah, true. But I guess if
And
you roll
yeah,
some early game comp, you could probably survive long enough. Or do you think it's still too low to find them?
I mean, yeah, if you roll a bit, like you have to roll down at 7 to find Cho 2 and Vel'Koz 2. Like you would
Yeah.
have to roll down and then you slowly get up to 8. And yeah, it can work, but yeah, I think it
Who
does
would you?
work. I think what most people still do is they go to 8 and they have Sona for the mana battery.
Yeah. What would
I've
you?
seen it in a bunch of my games.
What?
I've seen it in a bunch of my games.
Look, look at that. If you were to hyper roll like Kha'Zix for an early game comp, who else would you try to 3-star?
Yeah, the well now after the Ziggs nerf, it's not that good. But as I said, you want Kha'Zix, Malphite, and Ziggs 3-star.
That would still be optimal.
Well, not optimal, but that would be the best for the Void Brawler comp.
Yeah. Or I guess you could go, or is Kai'Sa? I guess Kai'Sa's not a 1-star. Right?
Kai'Sa's a 2 cost, and Kai'Sa wouldn't really fit into the composition that well.
Yeah.
I don't like Hypero that much. I do it sometimes for Xayah when I get decent Xayah items. Like I don't force it too much, but if I have a lot of Jarvans, if I get my gloves and I can make like Glass Whisper and QSS, I kind of force Xayah. I do admit that I force Xayah, but apart from Xayah, I just try to go to like 7 relatively quickly.
Got it.
Because the hyper roll has like the whole concept is like it's hyper rolling. It's like much more luck than skill. Like you roll, you get your Xayah 3, and you win the or you don't win the game, but you secure your top 4. So on 3-1, basically on 3-1, the game decide like you decide or the game decides for you like it's gonna be top 4 or not. Like if you don't get Jarvan 3-star or Xayah 3-star on 3-1 after rolling down, um, it's quite likely you get bottom 8.
Got it.
So that's why it's so risky.
But I
Like,
feel like hyper roll could work if you had an uncontested
oh my
comp.
god, look what we're looking at.
What?
Oh my god. He has 2 Nikos. He needs to use them on the Xayah. So,
uh,
uh what is wrong with what he did?
um, well, he filled up his bench, or
Okay, first of all, he doesn't have like great Xayah items. He doesn't have a Jarvan 3. Like I had a guy in Platinum as well playing Candyland and losing. And I'm like, you need 3-star Poppy. He's like, what do you mean 3-star Poppy? I didn't get 3-star Poppy. Like, you need 3-star Xayah. And ideally 3-star Jarvan. You cannot go to 7 if you're doing Hyper Roll. Do you play Hyper Roll? Do you care about this?
not really, no.
Okay, yeah, but just like yeah, okay, never mind. I won't get into it. But this is like it's completely stupid what he's doing.
Yeah, I have played it. I hate playing hyper roll because I feel like so many like you're guaranteed to be contested at least in platinum. Just like not even,
Well, you scout, and if you're not contested, then you go for it. That's kind of
yeah,
what
yeah,
you do.
true.
But if you're ever going hyper roll, you cannot do it like this because he's just completely fucked. Because he has no 3-stars. Like he leveled to 7. Why is he 7 on 4-2? You should be level 5 on 4-2, or maybe level 6 if you're doing hyper roll. Because you need to hit your units, then you can level. He has no gold. He pushed a level. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 4 celestial, but he doesn't do enough damage. And I think even you managed to beat him, no? Or he still beats you, but it's like he's just making it too difficult for himself. Like 3-star Zaya would have completely cleared this with a 3-star Jarvan, especially with those items. Yeah. So sorry, yeah. We were talking about best composition. What were we talking about before?
I think we were talking about Void Brawler, but with like
We
an
got to
early
Zaya.
game.
We got to Void Brawler. So yeah, the only hyper roll in my opinion is Zaya. Like you wouldn't hyper roll. Like there are some people hyper rolling for Kazakhs. You can hyper roll for Kazakhs, and then it's just Kazakhs and Malphite basically. Those are the only 2 units you want.
Yeah.
Possibly Blitz, but like you're not gonna get too many blitzes.
Yeah.
Like what is so good about hyper roll Zaya? Why is it viable and why is it good?
Because Zaya's can carry by herself.
Okay, but why is hyper rolling for Zaya so effective and so good?
Because I guess because it's easy to pull off.
It's because you want Jarvan, Zaya, and Caitlyn 3-star. Some people go for 3-star Fiora as well. And also you want a 3-star Shen and you want a 3-star Rakan. So like the whole concept of successful hyper rolling is because you want lots of 1-cost units. Like this is apart from the Ashe and the Cash, you have 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? He's missing. Yeah, he's missing the Caitlyn. You want Fiora, Jarvan, Zaya, and Caitlyn. They're all 1-cost. And I don't 3-star my Fiora because I want to put in Irelia. I've had more success with Irelia than Fiora late game. But you want a lot of 1-cost. So hyper roll composition is good. Like that's why Candyland was kind of okay because you wanted Poppy, TF, and you could also use Zoe. So hyper rolling for voids, you only want Kazakhs. Malphite is like whatever. So hyper rolling Kazakhs, okay, you spend 30, 40 gold, you get Kazakhs 3, but it doesn't give you that much. While if you hyper roll for Zaya, you get Zaya and Jarvan and typically Caitlyn.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's the reason why you hyper roll. And the reason why I prefer going to 8 for Robot Calamari is because you want Fizz, Wukong, Cho, and Vel'Koz. So you go to 8, you roll an 8, and you're looking for 4-cost units.
Okay,
So
that makes
like,
sense.
good compositions or good times to roll is when you have like the highest probability to get like the most useful units. And I think level 4 is 40 and 35. And level 4 is like 30 as well. Yeah, 30. So 30 is relatively high, right? So it's relatively easy to get your Rakan and your Shen as well. So you want 6 units: Rakan, Shen, Caitlyn, Zaya, Jarvan, and Fiora that are 1 or 2 cost. So hyper rolling for Zaya is so powerful because you have a 90% chance of finding a good unit. That's 4 units are going to be useful. Most of the, like 4 units are going to be of a useful cost. And if there are 4 units that are going to be useful, typically one of them or even 2 of them are going to be ones you want to pick up. So on every roll, you usually get like 1 good unit. So for 2 gold, you get a unit you want. That's why hyper rolling Zaya is so OP, because you spend 2 gold and you get a unit you want. Like when you roll, most of the time it's like you're rolling and it's like, okay, I found nothing. Like here you're like, you roll down and you don't really find anything. Like you don't really want that many things. Okay, you got your rumble and then you just keep rolling. It's like you don't really know what to buy. Right?
Yeah.
Because like, oh, nothing. Okay, maybe just okay. This wasn't a good example because you really hit a lot of stuff. But typically, when you roll, you're not that lucky to find what you need. So, like, why Void Brawl is decent? Because on 7, if you're rolling, you can get Vi, Vel'Koz, Cho, and Blitz, I think. Right?
Yeah.
And there's Malphite and Kha'Zix, and I'm missing one. What am I
Um,
missing? Okay,
uh,
Vel'Koz, Cho, Vel'Koz and Cho you can get. Vi you can get. Blitz you can get. Malphite and Kha'Zix, and oh, never mind. It's 6. Yeah, it's 6 units.
yeah. Is it?
Yeah, it is.
So what's the 7th unit normally?
Is it 6? It's 4 brawlers
Yeah, I guess it is. I guess usually
and 3
like the
void.
7th
Yeah,
unit.
3 void. Yeah.
What?
Typically it's TF
Yeah, yeah.
for Chrono and Sorcerer.
So I
Well,
guess
that.
you kind of could hyper roll it because you need Kha'Zix, TF, Malphite.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, then it's kind of okay. If you're rolling for 3 units, Kazakhs, Malphite, and TF, then you can.
Yeah, then I guess if you put in like a blitz early, that's some good early game synergy.
But why is it still not that good?
Why? No, not enough damage or
Malphite is completely useless, and TF got nerfed and he doesn't do much.
yeah.
That's like the whole point is Jarvan is amazing for Xayah. Like Jarvan 3 doesn't need items. And typically you put items on Jarvan. You put items on Xayah, and Caitlyn 3 is great because she just kills one unit. TF3, he's kind of okay, but you don't want to put items on him. Malphite is atrocious even with items. Like, go ahead and try hyper rolling for Kazakhs. I mean, if you get 3-star Kazakhs, having a 3-star Malphite and a 3-star TF is not going to hurt. I mean, I can try it as well, but
Yeah.
it's like the whole point of
How much
hyper rolling.
how much gold do you lose 3-starring a win cost? Like if you sell it?
I think you can sell it for 5, so you lose 4 gold.
Yeah, so I guess you could maybe add Ziggs in as well and then just put the Vel'Koz items on it. And then sell them once you
Okay,
get like a Vel'Koz show.
I think now I think you're onto something. I think people do
And
that.
then you could add in level 5, add in a 5th rebel to get Ziggs, Malphite, and
Yeah, yeah, go for
like
it. That
level 5
sounds pretty good.
you have like Malphite, Blitz, TF, Ziggs, Kha'Zix.
Yeah. Wait, what? That's 5 already.
Right, Malphite, Blitz. But yeah, I guess you level 6, Malphite,
Yeah,
Blitz, TF, Ziggs, Kha'Zix, and then like a Sona or something.
yeah. Or I need the Jinx, for example. The
Yeah,
reason
yeah.
why Bomberman was so good, and I don't know how long ago, but I got a first with it as well. I think I don't know which account. I'll find it quickly. But the reason why it's so good is because Ziggs can kill units for Jinx.
In what?
Ziggs can kill units for Jinx. So this
What do
is
you mean?
me climbing and then falling and then yeah. This is kind of
Oh,
frustrating. Like This is what happens in Masters, like 4-3, 4-6, right? So like I was trying to climb, and basically that one loss puts me back to 95. So I
Oh,
was like climbing slowly. But anyway, was it here? Sorry, it was the other account. Other account. So where was it? Maybe it was what? Maybe it was a longer time. But I remember distinctly like how Ziggs was so powerful. Maybe it was like this game or something. I got Ziggs 2-star, yeah, with Ludens and Rabadons. Like the reasoning behind why Ziggs is so good is because he can get kills for Jinx.
what do you
Maybe I
mean?
saw it later. But if you have a Ziggs like 3-starred, he can kill a unit, and as long as Jinx has Blaster, she'll probably hit the unit before Ziggs kills it. So then she gets excited.
Uh,
That's why this it's like such a sick combo because Jinx is able to get excited. Like Ziggs gets early game, Ziggs kind of kills everything, and then like from like the mid late game, Ziggs doesn't kill that much, but you already have a Blaster and Jinx is able to clean up after Ziggs.
I see. Yeah, yeah.
That's why it's such a good combination. And this is like a great cyber build.
I may try out that hyper roller comp just for fun
Yeah,
because
go.
I feel like Ziggs and TF are both going to be really uncontested because of the nerfs.
Well, if you're on PC and you still have time, we can end this part of the session. You can play one game, and I'll coach you in game if you want to do that.
Yeah, actually, I don't think I have time right now, but definitely,
Okay.
definitely soon I'm down.
Yeah. Look at this. This is what I was talking about. You see it? I can make it bigger. Yeah. These are pretty good statistics. At least they're my statistics. That Celestial is just so OP.
But
3 Celestial is Zaya. 6 Celestial is just like random Zaya and Kassadin or Kassadin and Lulu or something like that. So it really does help a lot.
uh, that's cool. Well,
Yeah.
Mystic, I guess Mystic's kind of unfair though because
Well, Mystic, I haven't played that many games. I don't even know what my Mystic is, or what my Mystics are actually. Let's look at that. But I don't think Mystics are that great.
I think Mystics will always have inflated stats too because of Lulu.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so here, yeah, this was a first, and this was just a crazy game. Like I even managed to 3-star Jinx, Orlean Sol, Lulu 2, MF2, and I had Sona with Lulu. Yeah, so that's why Mystic are so powerful because yeah, I have Sona and Lulu. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like if you look at like the traits individually, like like Starship will always be like towards the top, but it's like unfair to look at it because it just means that you survive long enough to get a soul.
Yeah, exactly. So there is like survivorship bias or whatever for like misfortune.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, Jinx is like Jinx. Yeah, Lulu doesn't count, but like Kale and Jinx are relatively good. And then
yeah.
Kassadin. It's interesting. I haven't won with Kassadin, but like Kassadin helps me get top quite often.
That's interesting. I should look at yeah, my stats don't work actually.
Oh yeah, I still don't know what's the problem.
Yeah,
I can't help you there. I'm sorry.
yeah. So
But
if
if
you
I
were
compare, yeah, if I compare, like here, Kale is the best. Jinx is still relatively good. Yeah, and
so
Celestial here as well.
so
Good.
if we're gonna fine tune that hyper roll build, what would sort of like the plan be? So you obviously go for Ziggs, Kha'Zix, TF, um, and Malphite, right? And then you'd add in like a level 5 like Blitz, or
So what we were talking about? So we were saying there would be a
so I guess it'd be Ziggs, TF,
Ziggs,
Malphite.
um, TF, Kazakhs, Malphite, and a Blitz. Yeah.
Yeah, then I guess you'd want to add in a Rebel, or what would be the best unit at 6?
So at level 6, yeah. Well, ideally you want to add Jinx, but that might not happen.
What about like a
So Master Yi, for example, would work.
yeah, and then
Or maybe what could be a little bit stronger. I closed my no, I didn't. How do I 2-star? Doesn't matter. Here, somewhere here, there's a funny game where I wanted to go for Mana Printer. Maybe it was on the other one. I wanted to go for Mana Printer. So there's a Sona with Seraphs. So I have Sona with Seraphs in one of the games, and that's kind of funny.
that's
At least
fine.
it's funny to me. Like I was going for Mana Printer. I'm like, okay, I can't. Yeah, here. I got first, but I got Sona with Seraphs. Like I'm going Mana Printer, and then I'm like, okay, never mind, because someone else was going Mana Printer, and he was already ahead of me. And it was, yeah, this guy. He was going Mana Printer, so I'm like, okay, he's going Mana Printer. Let him Mana Print, and I got first switching up. So Sona's, I think, kind of good as well. So something like this.
And
So
then
basically, you're hyper rolling at 4 on 3-1, and you can hyper roll a bit more like on 4-1, or like slow, like once you get to 50 gold, you can slow roll, and then 4-1 you just roll down and you try to like 3-star or like 2-star what you can, and 3-star or like, wait, did I? Yeah, it doesn't matter. So these would be
and
2-star.
then
This would be ideally 3-star.
got it. And then at 7, what would you add?
Well, 7 you should be able to put in ideally the Cho and the Vel'Koz, right?
Yeah. Or would you not replace Ziggs?
For what?
The Vel, or I guess because I'm assuming you're going to be building like the Vel'Koz items on Ziggs.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that you would wait for Vel'Koz 2-star before you put him in, maybe. So like initially at level 7, maybe you'd play something different. Maybe
But
maybe maybe Vi instead
this
of
seems like a good composition, actually. I think
yeah.
I've seen someone play this.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
Oh wait, where did the yeah? What is going on? Yeah, I don't. I opened the wrong one. There's a better one for this, like a better team builder. Yeah. So this seems pretty good. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
Yeah, totally.
Maybe if you ever get to 9, or if it's a Fawn Galaxy, then you're obviously going to be able to put in the Vi as well, and then there you go.
And more realistically though, you'd probably only get to 8, right?
Yeah. So then you have
So
this.
would you ever replace the Ziggs for the Vi and then put the Ziggs items on Vel'Koz?
Yeah, of course, of course. If you were building your Velcros items on Ziggs, then yeah, yeah,
Do you think that is 2-star Vel'Koz stronger than 3-star Ziggs?
yeah, definitely. Especially with the Void buff.
Yeah. So I guess Ziggs is just there until you 2-star Vel'Koz.
But then, yeah, selling a 3-star unit is just so bad in my opinion. But
Really?
I guess you have to do it, yeah. Because then if you're like, yeah, but you have the Kazakhs, yeah, that's the thing. Like typically what you would do with this, you just get the Blitz in and you have the Zigs, right? And then you can just kind of add in like Yasuo, and then you add in a Master Yi when you can, and then you just add in the Jinx, right?
Yeah.
And then eventually you do something like wait, where's the no, not another Blitz. You add in Ezreal, and you add in a Shen. It's like that. And then like later you can add in Gangplank and MF and Lulu. And I think like the reason people play this is because it's just smoother.
Yeah.
Like the whole point is like you can roll for Ziggs and Malphite and Sona and Yasuo at the same time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And if you 3-star like 2 or 3 of them, great. Then you level up. You can find a Yi on 5 as well. You find a Yi, or you have the Blitz, and then you find the Yi, and then you put in the Ezreal, and you can keep the Blitz, and then you put in the Shen at some point, and then like this is much like this transition seemed much smoother to me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. It's
there's, I guess with the voids, like yeah, you hype roll for Kazakhs, and then you have to level up, and you don't really have much to put in compared to Zaya, where it's like why I keep going back to Zaya and why really think it's a great composition is because you always have stuff to put in.
why is it why is it why is it like a really bad to sell the 3-star Zigs?
It's not, but I just feel bad. Like, I mean, it depends how much gold you spend and how
But
much
I
gold
guess
you get.
I guess the Zigs is just sort of like a bonus, right? Like you're really just hyper rolling for Kha'Zix mainly.
Okay, then yeah, then like if you're hyper rolling for Kazakhs and Malphite and you get a Ziggs, then it's okay. But I wouldn't be rolling for Ziggs himself. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. Yeah, I guess Ziggs is just like a bonus.
But if you want to climb easily, just go for Zaya.
Yeah, I just hate playing it because it seems to always be contested like every single game by like multiple people.
Oh, okay. Then it's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
I think there's a lot of people that just only play Xayah.
I don't. I mean, I think I play her quite a bit now because it's so powerful. Because like you have 3 Blade Master, and then you can like add in the Caitlyn as well, and then you have something like this, right? Something like this, and then obviously you're trying to 3-star your Jarvan, and
Yeah, I played it a few times. Yeah, I think I don't know. I kind of like play like I feel like I'd rather play like an uncontested weaker comp than a contested stronger comp. That's kind
but
of what
this comp is like crazy. Like level 6, this is so powerful. Like level 6, this is so amazing.
yeah.
And then level 7, you just add in the Ash. And level 8, you add in the Cassidon. And then you replace Fiora for Irelia. If I can find her. I'm blind again. Kha'Zix. Where's Irelia? Kale. Hij. Yeah, there we go. And this is my build.
That's pretty good.
It's so powerful. It's so powerful in my opinion. You have 1, 2, 3 units that CC and like protection. Irelia just like does a lot of damage as well, and Zaya's killing everything.
Yeah.
And then like what I love doing is like at 8, you just roll. At 8 you just keep rolling, and then you 3-star the Irelia, for example, or 3-star Ash, 3-star Rakan, 3-star Shen, like yeah. I think the win condition is 3-star Irelia actually. Because it kind of falls short in the late game. So it's like typical you get second or third. For first you need 3-star Irelia. And the best item on Irelia is Protector Spatula. Maybe you saw that in my showcases where I'm abusing her. It's a quick video, but it's so much fun. Or you can watch it later, but like yeah. Of course it's not a yeah. But like the reason yeah, I think it's just so powerful. Like it's so much yeah. So this
Yeah, I
is the
think
final build, right? What I showed you, and it
yeah.
just melts everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's melting everything so it can't even get loaded.
that's awesome.
But yeah, look at the Irelia. She's stunned, but look how much she okay, she didn't do much that time. But like and oh yeah, I have Cassidy 3-star, Irelia 3-star, and I have everything 3-star. And Irelia is just cleaning up.
That's awesome.
And here I think I lose, but then I play him again and I can beat him. And that's like here I did some positioning a little bit. I repositioned and I tried to lift the mech and I couldn't lift the mech, but like Irelia heals so much, and with the protector, it's like she heals and she gets the protector buff. So look at Irelia, she's just like healing and protector, healing and protector. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
But like even in like normal games, getting second is quite easy. So I like it's a relatively straightforward build. That's what I'm saying. Like if you want oh wait, I can't search my own. I thought I was searching my own.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like, I feel like it really said at Platinum, like, I mean, I can't remember the last game I played where there wasn't at least three people trying to force that comp, and I doubt anyone's like scouting or pick. Like we saw that guy last game that just had all his 2 stars. Like I feel like there's like so many people every game. Like the few times I've tried it, like I seem to always get like 6 Zayas and then end up just having to pivot.
But I mean, look at there's Irelia 3, yeah. But that's the thing, like you can aim for it, like you aim for it, you scout, and then I think maybe here I scout and I count the Zayas, and I'm like, if there's enough Zayas for me, then I do it.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, I guess if you get some early Zayas and the right item.
Like you always like you scout and you count. And this is real Galaxy anyway. So yeah. So then it's like I think it's just extremely easy composition. And it's like it's up to you if you want to win or if you just want to play like cool stuff.
Yeah.
Because I mean, here I have what I need. And I'm just gonna start, yeah, I buy up all the one costs and I think I start rolling here. Yeah. So this is just like how you hyper roll. You just roll as much as you can and you get the units you need.
What do you roll down to at 3-1?
Um, I need to hit stuff. So like I can roll down to 0 if I don't hit anything.
Got it.
So I value Rakan more than Caitlyn. Yeah. So you always have to keep in mind what's more valuable. Yeah. And yeah. So I see I mean I had the Caitlyn, but I don't value her as much. But look at this. Like how do you stop this now? So now I don't think I can lose, and it's just easy from here. Because Saya just does too much damage. And here I feel like I can get Zaya quite fast, so I think I roll a bit more. No, I don't roll. Sorry, it's a reroll Galaxy, so I don't roll. And now I sold the Rakan because I want to make money. So there's like a little bit of skill involved, but there's not that much decision making. Like you just need to make sure you have enough gold. Yeah. So I'm going to 30. So now I econ up to 50. And once you econ back up to 50, yeah, Zaya can even kill Kale. What a
Well,
joke. Yeah. So then you roll down again once like you can slow roll once you're at 50, so that's what I do. So now I can roll. And it's just about having as much gold as you can. And I hit perfect items, basically. Zaya 3-star. Yeah. And I know I can make a protector on Irelia, so I will go for that. And then I just get up to 50.
cool.
And as soon as you have 3-star Zaya, you need to level.
Got it.
Because like now I can't lose. So I'm saving up gold and leveling. Putting in the ash. Like you have to like push your advantage. Like now I know I'm behind on levels, so now I caught up on levels. But like the guy in your game was he had like 0 gold and he had like 2-star Zaya on 4-3. So of course he's gonna blame luck, but it's like if you're not lucky and you're committed to Zaya, you just have to roll more. That's all it is about. You just have to roll enough to get what you need.
Got it.
And there's the Irelia. So as soon as I have the Irelia, I sell the Fiora. Now I need to get to 8 to put in Kassadin. So I save up again. I mean, it's the reason why it's so good is because it's relatively straightforward. And look at the Zaya, it's kind of close. But the reason why it's so close is because I don't have my 4 Celestials yet. So I need to get 4 Celestials and I need to get 3-star Rakan. So now I go to 8, a bit late, but I get there. Put in the Kassadin. And I put the rod there because I know I can't get any more items, right? And I think I forget about the... No, I realize he has a Rakan, so I'm not trying to 3-star Rakan. Yeah. And then, like, here, I just keep rolling. That's all you have to do at 8. You just keep rolling.
Got it.
So I got the Cassidin 2-star. Yeah. I mean, we can. Oh, but you said you don't have much time, so I guess we'll end the session after this.
Okay. Yeah,
Did you
yeah, yeah.
sleep or did you not sleep or what did you do tonight or last night or?
Um, Actually, I was doing some work, so I didn't really sleep.
Okay, but you seem like you're relatively fine for not sleeping.
Yeah, yeah, I do it pretty often, so I'm used to it.
Okay. I mean, I did it a bit when I was in uni, but like now, fortunately, I don't have to pull all-nighters.
Yeah, yeah, I do it too often.
But as long as you're functional, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. The Zaya doing crazy damage. And now
Well,
we're trying to get Irelia, and Irelia's 2-star. Yeah. So now I think Irelia can carry me. Like Zaya does not carry you late game. Irelia does. Almost. So we just need to get a 3-star. We get a lot more items. Who do the items go on?
um,
Yeah.
Ash.
Yeah. Because Ash is in the corner, so she stays alive the longest. So then yeah, Ash is the second highest DPS after Zaya. And like the whole point is I'm still at 50 gold. I'm always at 50 gold. So that gives me like the way to win is if you're ahead, you stay at 50 gold and you only roll like a little bit. And I get 3-star Ash. Yeah, and now I need to, for some reason, I start rolling more. I think because I won, I wanted to roll a bit more. But I think it was unnecessary as well. Have you tried Deathblade yet?
Yeah,
You like it?
yeah, yeah. It's pretty good. I remember I got it on the last game.
Yeah, I think it's really powerful. And I get the blade, the bramble vest, and finally I show you what I keep telling you, like rolling first, item second. So now I'm rolling first to see what I can get. And now my thought process is like, I want to hurt him. And oh yeah, I messed that up. I messed this up. Yeah. So what would have been a better item? Or I'll show you his composition and you tell me what a better item would have been.
Um, I didn't see what items there were.
Okay, so you see his composition, right?
Yeah. Let's see, Bramble Vest.
No, that's what I got.
Uh, um, Quicksilver or
Second Dragon Claw.
oh, because he has magic damage.
He has only magic damage, and I realized that afterwards. I'm like, why did I get the Bramble Vest? What the hell?
That's smart.
because I end up losing to magic damage. And that's why it's good to have this open, because I'm like, oh, lots of magic damage. And then I get mad at myself, like, oh, why did I get the stupid Bramble Vest?
Yeah.
And I get punished for it. So I have to log here, which is kind of frustrating. Yeah. And it's like this is my fault. I lost because I put on the wrong items. I think I kill him like once, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, never mind. So I get the 3-star Irelia. And then I'm able to outposition him once.
Oh, wow.
So my Irelia kills everything.
I'm surprised you
But
didn't win with 3-star earlier.
No, because he has a 3-star Cho. You see that? 3-star Cho. That's why I needed the second Dragon's Claw. And why do I win here? The only reason I win here is because Cho is an idiot. Cho uses his ulti on one Caitlyn. And then something I didn't know is that Cho, I think Cho level 3 has a really, really long stun. Because I get stunned for a really long time and I get upset. I tilt a little bit here. Because I mean, Irelia's just cleaning up and then she's like stunned the whole time. I'm like, come on, move. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's how you guarantee second place with this build.
That's cool.
So I think it's extremely reliable.
Yeah, you'll have to give it another shot.
So wait, do we see the? Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Knockup duration 4 seconds. So not only does it do 2,000 damage, which I survived, but it also stuns for 4 seconds. Yeah.
That's crazy. I guess Cho is like super contested though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, he rolled down. He was smart. He rolled down at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, were there any other compositions that I showed you that were of interest to you
Um.
from what I played, which we can like glance at?
Yeah. Maybe like the. I really like to learn to play some of the Kale comps better.
Yeah. So can we find a Kale comp? Yeah. 6th place Kale.
Yeah, actually,
I'd
I
say,
gotta go now.
yeah, okay. That's fair enough.
But yeah, but the next time definitely let's
Yeah,
go
sure.
over
I'll
Kale.
try to figure out how to get Kale to work.
All right, hell yeah.
Yeah, because Kale is kind of tricky. So I hope you learned something, and I thank
Yeah,
you
for
for
sure.
coming on today.
Really
It
helpful.
was fun as always, and yeah, good luck in your climb. We'll talk soon.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Talk to you
take care,
soon.
Dylan. Bye.
Bye.